Every generation of football gives us that one moment when a kid stops being just another talent and becomes a legend in the making. But this time, it wasn't just another Wonderkid story, because when 16-year-old Lamine Yamal stepped onto the pitch against France, he didn't just score a goal, he shut down the guy who said he wasn't ready. Adrien Rabiot doubted him, and seconds later, Yamal curled one right in his face. That goal didn't just make him the youngest scorer in Euros history. It turned him into the teenager the world now compares to Lionel Messi. When Spain lined up against France in Euro 2024, everyone expected the veterans, Rodri, Morata, Pedri, to carry the load. But hidden in that lineup was destiny itself. Lamine Yamal's rise wasn't luck. It was written. At 9 years old, he was destroying 12-year-olds. At 15, he was training with Barcelona's first team. Every challenge they threw at him, he crushed it. He wasn't just a Masia kid. He was different, fearless, mature, cold-blooded. When he made his debut for Barcelona at 15 years and 9 months, he didn't look nervous. He looked ready. You could feel it. The next generation had arrived. To understand Yamal, you gotta understand Barcelona. This club once ruled the world. Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. They didn't buy greatness. They built it. But after Messi left, everything collapsed. Money problems, transfers that flopped, corruption. The magic was gone. And when they couldn't buy stars anymore, Xavi did the smartest thing possible. He went back to Masia, and from that academy came one name that stood out. By 2024, he wasn't just a prospect. He was Barcelona's new engine, lighting up games against Tottenham, PSG, Betis, fearless, creative, unstoppable. Barcelona didn't just find a player, they found their future, but his rise came with chaos. 3 countries wanted him: Spain, Morocco, Equatorial Guinea. A teenager being chased like a world-class signing. And when Spain picked him for the Euros at just 16, people lost their minds. Too young, too risky, too early. But Spain didn't care. They saw something different. And years before that, there was this photo, a young Yamal next to Messi, Messi's hand on his shoulder, almost like the torch was already being passed. Then came the Euros, youngest player ever. Youngest assist, youngest everything. Against Croatia, he assisted Carvajal. Against Italy, he bullied defenders twice his age. Spain were flying. 3 games, 3 wins, 0 goals conceded. Then the knockouts hit. Spain went behind against Georgia. And guess who flipped the script? Yamal. An outrageous assist to Morata. Youngest ever in a knockout. Next, Germany. Quarterfinals. He drops another assist. By now, he's got 3 goal contributions. At 16. 16. And then came France. Mbappé on one side, Yamal on the other. Future versus present before kickoff. Rabiot says if he wants to play the final, he'll have to do more. Challenge accepted. Minutes later, Yamal picks it up outside the box. 1 touch, 2 touches. Boom! Top corner, cold, calm, legendary. History. Made. The youngest goal scorer in Euros history. And he did it in Rabiot's face. Spain win 2-1. Whole world takes notice. Yamal isn't the future anymore. He's the... Now July 14th, 2024, Spain versus England. The final. England had the stars, the hype, Sodertitins, Foreign feeders, the headlines. Spain had one thing they didn't. A 16-year-old with no fear. England's plan? Double-team him, kick him, shut him down. But every time he got the ball, He made them dance. Then came the moment Yamal slices through defenders, threads a perfect pass to Nico Williams. Goal. Spain lead 1-0. Another assist. Another record. Youngest player ever to assist in a Euro final. When the final whistle blew, Spain were champions. And in the middle of it all, a 16-year-old kid holding the trophy, like it was nothing new. The youngest Euro winner in history. More assists than most veterans. And the new face of Spain. Yamal didn't wait for Messi or Mbappé to pass the torch. He took it himself. For Spain, redemption. For football, a prophecy fulfilled. And for Lamine Yamal, the beginning of a new era. If you think that was insane, wait till you see how a small-town kid became the best defender on the planet. Click here. Next story's waiting.